It's your boy. WOWINFO. We are. We're doing a ASMR Splish Splash. I was taking a bath stream. I want you all to guess how many toes I've scrubbed thus far. How many dirty toes have I scrubbed? If your answer was none, moving on to one, you're correct. And you're also incorrect. I don't have dirty toes. Stupid. I have nice clean toes. But that's definitely a hey, how you doing moment. Because there's a lot of YouTubers that wish they had my feet. A lot. I mean, they're talking about foot transplants. And YouTubers' feet are so dangly and gangly. Man, I saw this one dude's feet. He's got about 4 to 6 inches of green shit on his foot. And it's his skin. You know what I mean? Dude's been to jail like 12 times. 14 years in prison. That's what prison will do to you. You know, it'll make your feet turn fucking green, bro. You think they wash prison cells? You think they wash that stuff? Man, when you get out of prison, you're coming fully, you're a petri dish of disease, bud. Like, actually, most people I know that went to prison, they're no longer here. Or, like, you go check out this one dude, he's breathing on an air tank right now. Smoking cigarettes, breathing on an air tank on YouTube. And trying to get people's addresses to talk about free bean giveaways. He's never made a bean in his life. He gets beans from other complete losers with hemp seeds, and then they show a plant on his stream, and then everybody wants these beans. These magical beans turn out to be hemp. Like, it's just sad, guys. The majority of YouTubers are just there to steal from you. Not all of them, but the majority. Some of them, I've seen people do actual giveaways where people get like real shit, you know? And that's cool. When I hit 110K subscribers, I'm giving away a pair of Air Jordans, brand new, in the box, you know? You can't make this up. I haven't seen anybody do that. I'm not throwing shade on the people that are giving out $50 or $25 or $30 prize packs of real stuff, you know, of actual stuff. And then there are people who send mail times that send epic mail times, but they're not YouTubers, you know? They're viewers, they're streamies, right? If you're a streamy and you love watching streams, that's awesome. I want to coin the big phrase, streamy, right? If I'm a streamer and you guys are streamies, you watch streams, right? But the whole point of YouTube is to be good, you know, it's to share information. You have extra money, super chat someone that's broke and you want to see them eat something similar that you're having today, you super chat them, you know what I mean? Cash out your Bitcoin and start selling all this extra stuff you have, and support a YouTuber. Support your favorite YouTuber today. YouTubers are struggling. Don't support me. Like, go support someone else that needs it more than I do. There's a hell of a lot of them who are good people and have nothing, you know? Doing nice stuff for other people when they're down to zero. You know what I mean? Go help them. I do the same. I don't have any extra money, but I'm also here to tell you that there's a lot of people that need it more than me. And they're good, you know. There's a difference between being broke and being broken evil, right? Broken evil can stay that way. It can rot, you know. When you spend your day hating all day on people, you deserve to be broke. We don't want you to have money so you can go hate on a higher level, more people with a better, you know, like, get out of here. Nobody should be hating on anybody on YouTube unless, there isn't really an unless. You just shouldn't be hating, right? I don't name any specific person. I definitely don't make up lies about people. People are gonna see the hard way that you have actions that you can dish out. Are those actions legit? We'll find out. If they're not, you owe me a bunch of money, right? So, and these welfare recipients, they can't afford this stuff. I actually don't know what will happen to this fat old jelly belly. But yesterday he defamed me, right? So we'll get to the bottom of why that greenback jelly belly. He's never worked a day in his life. Yeah, you see him trying to build a grow room and the guy had mold in 3 days. And what did he do? Build a grow room? He fucking duct taped some poly to the rafters that looked like shit. He didn't seal the roof, so he definitely had black mold growing all through his house for 6 months. 6 months. Festering, building more and more every day. Just gross. Look, my basement doesn't leak. His whole fucking basement leaked. He's a bum. Guy's a salted bum. And then he's saying, I don't have any kids. There's nobody that is under the age of 18. And he's got like 19 kids he never put through college and university. He never gave him a car. Like, this guy's a fucking loser, man. He talks about giving his grandson a skidoo. Dude, you didn't even take him for a fucking ride on your $400 shit box. Fucking probably sucked off some dude on Tinder for a fucking skidoo. Yeah, these are the heroes on YouTube lately, you know, like you can't make this up, you know. I get it, he's he's real funny looking, you know. He says the dumbest shit. He is, like, I laugh at him, but when he goes live, he's like, yeah, I bought stock in Pepsi. Somebody buy me a Monster drink. I have $500,000. Fuck, I rent this shit. Well, he says he rent to own. Then he says he bought the place. And then now he's saying his landlord is a piece of shit. His fucking roof is being held up by an old 2x2. Fucking, you can't make this up, bro. I get clips from him, like other people that watch him, and they're like, look at this 15-second clip. And I look and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, so I'll go check out the stream, just because, like, I like to check it out when I'm taking a shit. You know, if I'm taking a shit, I can expel the demons, and at the same time I can understand that these are demonish people, and I'm just here to learn from them, right? I'm here to learn how not to act, right? Man, it's coming in clutch. I would never act like these fucking rednecks from fucking Michigan, wherever they're from. New York, Michigan. I hate to diss New York, but there is a lot of fucking rednecks. Fat, dumpy old white dudes in New York. Fuck. Just the weirdest shitbags. So yeah, we make fun of some people that are evil, but we never make fun of somebody who's good. There's a lot of people in New York and Chicago, Maine, Michigan. They know he's a narc, and they're definitely scoping him out this summer. So, you can't make this shit up, guys. People like that guy, they have to sleep with one eye open. He's on an air tank, he's on a respirator, he's got things up his butt. You know, he can't breathe at night. So literally to get that guy is just time. Just a few weeks, a few months. That dude's dust, yo. Like, he's not gonna be able to figure out why he's gaining so much weight. He's just gonna see it. Look what he drinks. Dr. Pepper all day in the sun. He just sits there drinking Dr. Pepper. Sitting on his smoking cigarettes is a hilarious life.
He's like, I lost 75 pounds, you guys. You can't tell? What do you mean you can't tell?
His boobs are bigger than like 9 chicks I dated. He's just got huge cans. And he says how tough he is. He's like, if I get a hold of you, dude, you can't even get a hold of your shoelaces, bro. You haven't tied your shoes in 40 years, bud. The only thing you're getting a hold of is a heart attack really fast. That's all you getting a hold of. I've been around a long time. I've seen fat dudes drop, man. I've seen fat dudes drop. It's sick. It looks weird, you know? Big old belly on this one dude. He used to drive his truck with his belly. He was so fat. And I didn't see this one, but my buddy said, like, the dude just was eating a whole pizza. He wouldn't share. He whipped the pizza box to the side to try and pull it away from someone who was going to dig in and have a slice. Just all real slow, like, just hey, oh, you got an extra large fucking 16-inch pizza, you fat fuck? I'll take a slice. And the dude whipped it to the side and said, no, you can't have it. He started walking off and he fucking fell to his knees and he died in this pizza box. You can't make that shit up, bro. Like, that's just creepy. Another dude, his wife said that she was sleeping and she woke up to this huge bang in the kitchen. She went downstairs and the guy was eating a whole plate of spaghetti, like a whole big plate, like the serving platter for the family in the middle of the table, and you guys all pick out of it. And she said that thing was fucking smashed sideways. There was spaghetti on the ceiling. He flipped the whole table over. He fell through the table. And she said it was just horrifying. He was dust before the ambulance got there. And another woman, these are all like 20 years ago or something, but like I was at a bar and they were like telling tragedy stories and stuff. But like all these guys were assholes. That guy that flipped the spaghetti, he beat his wife. And she was trying to save his life. She's trying to give him CPR and everything. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. So the next one was a son and his dad. And his dad used to chase me and his sons around in the dark, fucking scaring the shit out of us, threatening to beat us. He was serious. He was drunk as fuck. This was in the 90s, like 89, 90. Really fucked up time. And I was like, this isn't normal, Kyle. And Kyle was like, yeah, I know. And then this other guy, he came over after school. I'm like, check this out, man. You better hide in the rafters. Because if his dad catches you, he's fucked. He gave a black eye to his older son the other day. I'm like, this isn't going to be, like, this shit's fucked up. And his dad, like, all of a sudden would just be like, okay, it's time to play hide and seek. And he'd shut the basement lights off, kill the breaker, and fucking, we'd be in the dark like, what the fuck? And we didn't have no flashlight or smartphone. This was 80s, 89, 88, 89, 90, 91. Like, there was fuck all. You had a TV screen that was 6 inches big or 10 inches big, and it was black and white if you were lucky. And, yeah, this guy said that him and his dad were working on, like, milling lumber, and all of a sudden his dad just croaked right there. He said he looked at his dad and said, Dad, you're one awful human. You beat Mom, you beat us. I'll never love you. And he said bye, and he walked away, and his dad died. Like, his dad was almost dead, he said, but like, he wasn't fucking, he called the ambulance and everything, but he said he told his dad off before he died. I was like, that's fucking epic. I wish I would have been there. I would have told him some weird shit too, because the guy was sick, man. He scared the fuck out of me. I was a 9-year-old boy and he was like 45. He was threatening to beat me with a mop head and stuff. Like, it was just weird, man. He's a sick fuck. He's in hell for sure. I remember one time his mom went to work and she had a huge shiner. I knew what it was from. I went home, told my parents. I'm like, yeah, he beat his wife again. And my family went over there. Drove out there and fucking, I don't know what happened, but they definitely went there. Family friend. But yeah, that happened. Another time, Like this is how bad old men are. So another time this guy was working right in the middle of his job, and like people could see him from across the way, far away, but they were still like they don't work with him. They're on a different job site type of thing. And he said he just fucking passed straight out. They thought maybe he was drunk again or something. They waited like half an hour. And he never went back to his, like, where he was working. And they're like, what the hell, maybe he went home or whatever? Man, he was on the ground. He was on the floor there till like 4 p.m. Nobody saw him. Because nobody liked him, and he was like so ornery. He was one of the bosses, like, on the site, but he liked to work by himself. And he died by himself. It's crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, with what's going on in the world right now, you better believe that death is imminent for a lot of people. So, it doesn't matter if you're good or evil, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Well, if you're good, you probably have a long life, right? But if you're evil, your life expectancy will be shortened. And the only way to describe that is you have a conscience internally, and it speaks to karma, to Freya. And if you're not a good person, if you know that you got extra and you're not helping, friends and family, you're not a good person. So, where I come from, we always help friends and family. I go extra. I'm always like, oh, you need what? Oh, I got this, that. What do you need? Take it. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you can pay me back. I mean, you don't have a Ferrari in the garage. I don't have a Ferrari in the garage. I'm gonna need it back. But if you do have a Ferrari, then you owe me a favor. Plus, you can borrow this. You know what I mean? But now you owe me. If you're sitting there with everything, I'm gonna take something from you, right? You're not getting fucking handouts and just stepping on me, using me as a ladder, bitch. As soon as I see people laddering up on me, fuck you. I'm done with you. You'll never see me again. And I notice there's a lot of people haven't done me no favors for an awful long time. So, I'm pretty much fucking done. Oh, what a beautiful day today. I'm gonna have a smoothie, protein shake, and a bowl of berries, peaches, pineapple, apples, tomatoes, cucumber, and beets and onions. We're gonna have all that veggies and fruit today. Today is like an eating healthy day, I was gonna make a stir fry tonight, but we'll see. I got a little bit of leftover pizza I might have. Alright, so I really hope I get $1 million this year so I can pay off all what we owe and begin to help others in my family that have I want to send my mom on vacation for 6 months. I want to buy my mom a new car. I want to buy my wife a new truck. Oh, I have such a good time in the mornings that, yes, I'm still tired, but by the afternoon it's kind of dissipated, and then by early evening I'm not tired. It's by late evening, like really late evening, man, I'm exhausted, and that's not really, I think that might be aging. Or I'm just doing, a ton of shit, and I'm not taking a break, and I'm not having a nap, so it all adds up, you know what I mean? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'll be right back with another banger. Stay tuned, more great videos just like this. Peace.